Riding through this world, now for an 8th season, now. Welcome back, guys, to Fog Entertainment. And for the first time tonight, I've just discovered we were originally supposed to get Season 8 of Sons of Anarchy. Yes, show creator Kurt Sutter initially signed a 3-year deal to conclude the series after season 6. However, he believed that the story could be wrapped up in 7 seasons, therefore he didn't push it on to an 8th. And one of the key reasons for not continuing after season 7 was the tragic and fitting end of the main character, Jax Taylor, whose character arc reached a natural and conclusive endpoint. So yeah, that makes total sense. Kurt Sutter did sign a 3-year deal. He could have did extra seasons if he wanted to. However, he planned it into 7 seasons. He wrote off Jax Taylor. And for me, I think once you lose Jax Taylor, it would be difficult for the series to continue. Now, there has been other shows where the main character has died or just left and the show's continued on, but I just think Sons of Anarchy, the story is kind of being told from Jax's perspective. He really is the main character, and while I think you can have episodes without Jax, could you really continue the show without Jax Taylor? Could you go another season or 2 without Jax in the club and Chibs leading it, or anybody leading it for that matter? Because for me, when I think of Sons of Anarchy, it is about Sam Crow, I get that, but it's more about Jax's story. We see Sam Crow through Jax's eyes, and I just don't think Sons of Anarchy would work without Jax Taylor. Now, I think it would be interesting. It would have been cool to see future seasons, how the club would have got on, how the club would have reacted, how the club would have survived without Jax there. But at the same time, I think it might have potentially ruined the SOA legacy. I think the ending was perfect. However, overall, I would probably say Season 7 was the weakest of all 7 seasons. And I think if the series continued, I believe it would have just got gradually worse. If we did 9 seasons, I think Seasons 8 and 9 would have been the worst seasons. And pure based on the fact that you're losing so many core characters. By the time, if they did a Season 8, not only would you lose Jax, you're losing Gemma, you're losing Unser, we've already lost Clay, we've already lost Tara, we lost Ope, we lost Piney, we lost Bobby. I mean, we lost so many characters that we loved in the series, and I just think when it gets longer, Season 8, Season 9, there's no Jax in charge, the club would have a total new look to it, and I think we'd be going round in the same direction. I think Jax wrapped everything up in Season 7. There wasn't much more to wrap up, and I think potentially if we did do an extra 2 seasons, it might have just ruined Jax's legacy and how he left the club in a great position, because we've seen with Mayans and the fact that Sons actually took longer to get out of the gun running business than they were supposed to. When we left in Season 7, it looked like Jax had the club going in a perfect direction. He'd all the loose ends tied up, but in Mayans that appeared not to be the case. So if they did go into Season 8 and possibly Season 9, would that have undone all of Jax's hard work in Season 7? I think it would have. And yeah, for me, it would be interesting, don't get me wrong. I would have liked to have seen how the club would go on without Jax and without Clay, none of those two there, without Gemma, but I just don't think you could get seasons out of that. Maybe like an episode or 2, maybe like a webisode, I don't know, we could have got something cool. I think they could have given us a little bit extra. Hell, maybe Sons of Anarchy, the movie, maybe we could have got a movie after Season 7. I think that could have worked, but more seasons, full-length feature seasons, I'm not convinced, guys. I think they ended it at the right time. So let me know what you think down below. And of course, just because Season 7 ended, that doesn't mean we can't get future projects. We've already been given the Mayans. Now we just need to pray that we get first 9, and then after that, potentially Abel and Thomas. That's it, guys. Leave a like, leave a comment, subscribe. I'll catch you in the next one. Peace.